Well, the first thing you do is you start to disconnect, is what you do. You start to disconnect from your physical body. And one by one, your senses start to leave your body, you know. And the last one to leave is your hearing. Okay. And then for a while, you'll sort of hover, is what it is. You'll hover about the room. And then it's a transition, and you'll slowly start to depart and go back over to the other side. And you'll start to lose your personality and your feelings that you had here on the physical world, and you'll start to become part of an astral plane.
Okay.
Okay, but you're still very much attached. See, what we do is every time, we've all had many lives. There's many lives behind us and many lives in front of us. And the idea is every time you have another life, it's to do a better job, and you get a better deal. You better get a better deal each time. You work your way
Moving on up.
You're moving on up. So if you're a good person here in this life, you're going to get a better deal the next time you cross over. So you do. Then you depart. You're often, especially if somebody's had a slow death, like if they had a cancer passing, you know, I don't know if you've been with anybody who's crossed over, they'll start talking about people who are passed over. They'll start making that connection. The veil between this side and that side will start to get real thin. Mm-hmm. You know, and in fact, if somebody's dying of cancer, they'll start seeing the light. It'll start showing itself 3 or 4 days before that person actually is going to cross over. They'll start talking about people who have passed before, and they start gathering around. And it's that way to let that person know, look, you're not going to a foreign land. Okay, you're not going to a strange place. There's going to be people there who love you and who are going to be with you. You're not going to be alone on the other side. Welcome. So it's been my experience that somebody often comes. There'll be angels who will gather around, but there's often somebody who will come from your life who's crossed over, who will come to meet you and guide you over to the other side. More times than not, it's your mother if she's passed before you. And I think she brings us into this world. It's the only thing I can think of, and I think that she helps us back out. It's not always that way, but more times than not, it's your mother. And then you'll be reconnected with all the people that you loved before. People you hadn't even thought about. Your grade 5 teacher, you know.
Yeah.
I'm going to kick her butt when I see her. I like her. But, you know, just everybody who's passed before you, and it's like a great big reunion on the other side.
Okay.
Yeah, so you reconnect. One of the other things that happens is that you review your life. You watch everything that you've done down here. It's almost like you go to a place. What I saw, anyways, was like a big classroom with desks, and there's like TV screens in them, and you review your life. That's where my life flashed before my eyes. People who have near-death experiences often get glimpses of this as well, too. Okay. They'll get glimpses of things that have happened in their life. And you start reviewing it, but you review it backwards. You start from where you passed over, and you go right back to your birth.
Big rewind.
But not only do you watch it, you feel everything that you made other people feel. And if anything, that's how you judge yourself. Okay. You know, or that's how God doesn't judge you. That's how you judge yourself. That's that feeling of crossing over.